Hi everyone, this is Professor Majumdar and you are watching ERUDIRE Plus, the professional CAD/CAM solution provider. Let's get started. Hello viewers, this is our 25th exercise and we'll be modeling this one using Autodesk Fusion 360. Here we are having 4 different views. This is the front view, this is top, this is the side one, and this one is isometric one. And it is better to start from the front view. Initially we'll draw the front view and that to be extruded to different depths, right? So without wasting time, let us start our modeling using Autodesk Fusion 360. First of all, we need to create a new design and you can save it by the name of exercise 25 and we can save it to a specific folder by the name of Fusion. Let us save it. You can see exercise 25 is saved. Now we need to create sketching from front plane. So starting sketch from here and let us select front plane, right? Initially we'll draw it without any dimension and later on we can provide smart dimension as per our requirement, right? So first of all we'll draw one construction line. So write L for line of any arbitrary length and again create 2 different lines and that lines can be made construction line. So select the corresponding lines and write X. So we got the center lines, right? Now we need to draw 2 concentric circles. So write C for circle. It will be 2 concentric circles of diameter 50 and 100 millimeter, right? Write 50 and another circle will be there with a diameter of 100 millimeter. So write 100 and enter. 2 concentric circles of diameter 50 and 100 is made. Now as per our drawing, we need to create a line down at a distance of 120 millimeter and from the center of this one we need to create one line again at a distance of 96 millimeter. Let us drag this one a little bit down. Okay, right. Now we need to create some specific lines. So write L for lines. This is the shortcut for line. From here we can draw any arbitrary line and from here it will move up to 33.3 millimeter. This is as per our specific dimensions. From here also we need to move up by 33.33 millimeter. So from here we can write lines of distance 33.3 millimeter. Done. Right. Now we need to create 2 arcs of specific dimensions or specific radius and that will be tangent to this circle, right? So create arc. It will be 3-point arc. We are starting line from here. Let us provide any arbitrary point and we can provide one arc. Again you can do the same thing from here also. It will be a 3-point arc and also the distance from here to here will be 120 millimeter. So for smart dimensioning we can hit D and the distance from here to here will be 120 millimeter. Done. Now the thing is, you can see this one is shifted a little bit, right? And we are not bothered about that one. Now we need to put some kind of relations that this line will be tangent to this arc and again this arc will be tangent to this circle, right? So select that specific lines and the circle also, it will be tangent. Done. This is already tangent to this one, right? So what you have to do is you have to select this line and this one, it will be tangent, right? It's completely done. The distance, this one will be 96 millimeter. Right? Okay, fine. We need to put the dimensions of these arcs. This one is 45 millimeter and this one is 149.1 millimeter. So smart dimension, this is 149.1 millimeter and this one is 45 millimeter. The sketch is fully defined. Now downside also we need to make some other sketches, right? You can start sketching from lines. Initially we'll draw any arbitrary line and later on we can provide smart dimension to this one. And again we need to draw one center line or construction line from here. From the middle of this one we can make a line. This will be a construction line. So we need to provide smart dimension. Distance from this point to that point, it will be 58 millimeter. It will come down by 25 millimeter. This is 20 millimeter. And it will go up by 15 millimeter again. Done. And again we need to put some constraint that this point, and also this point will be collinear, right? So select those specific points, this one, and this one will be collinear. So this is the constraint for collinearity. Done. Distance from here to here will be 48. Done. The drawing is fine and all the dimensions are fully defined, right? Now we need to make a mirror of this one. So create mirror. Let us select the lines. All the lines are selected. Now we need to specify the mirror line. This is the mirror line. Okay, it is done. The drawing is completely defined and all the lines are black actually. So finish the sketch. Let us see the drawing again for understanding the depth of extrusion. You can see here this part, the middle part will be extruded by a depth of 10 millimeter and the top cylindrical part will be extruded by a depth of 40 millimeter, and down we are having one rectangular portion. Here you can see this is extruded to a depth of 30 millimeter. So from this one you can see this is symmetric, right? This is symmetric in both the directions, right? Fine. So we need to provide different depth of extrusion. This one will be 10 millimeter, this is 40, and this one is 30 millimeter. And the extrusion will be started from different planes. From this one and that one, extrusion will be started from the base, and from here extrusion will be in two directions. If you are starting extrusion from this side, initially we have to extrude this one by a 10 millimeter in this direction, and the cylindrical portion to be extruded from here to this side by 40 millimeter, and for down portion we need to extrude this one in both direction. Initially that to be extruded backside by 10 millimeter and this side also by 20 millimeter. Okay, so starting with extrusion. For extrusion as a shortcut we can hit Q. Now we can select the specific areas. This is selected. That to be extruded in the reverse direction by 10 millimeter, right? 10 millimeter extruded, and we are considering this one as a new body. Okay, done. Again we need to extrude the cylindrical portion also, and that to be extruded in the same direction by 40 millimeter. We can select the object from here. The sketch is hidden. We need to make it on. The sketch is visible. Now we need to extrude this one. So select the object and enter key as a shortcut for extrusion or press pull. That to be extruded in the reverse direction by a depth of 40 millimeter. And in this case we'll consider this one as a different body, so we'll not join this one. We'll consider this one as a new body. The cylindrical portion will be attached with the mother body as a different component. We can provide different material for the cylindrical portion also, right? Okay, done. Now the base portion also we need to extrude. So select the base area and hit Q for extrusion or press pull. And in this case we told already before that extrusion will be in both directions, because you can see it is at the middle position. So you need to provide extrusion in both direction, right? We need to provide extrusion backside also, front side also, right? Okay, so from here we can select the direction. It will be two sides, and you can see backside it will be extruded by a depth of 10 millimeter, and again front side it will be extruded by a depth of 20 millimeter. Okay, done. And we are joining this one with the parent body, because if we are not joining this one, we cannot provide fillet at this location. So this one will be combined with the previous body. So we are joining this one with the previous body. Okay, done. You can hide the sketch. This is our body. And finally, we need to provide this fillet of radius 3 millimeter at the base. So select the specific edges. Selected. We can rotate this one for better selection of the different locations. Let us select this one. Selected. And also we need to rotate this one to select the back side of this one. Selected. We can provide fillet of radius 3 millimeter. Done. Okay, so our drawing is complete. Now you can see it. You can pan it here. Now for providing better appearance, we can select different materials for this object. For providing appearance, hit A, and we'll be providing different material for different portions or different parts. Let us select metal, and it will be composed of brass and bronze. And we are selecting polished brass for the base and also for the middle portion, and we need to provide bronze for the cylindrical portion, right? Bronze is selected, and we are considering polished bronze for the cylindrical portion. Done. Let us close this one, right? So this is our model, right? You can see it, right? So this is all about our today's 25th exercise. This was a simple model. Initially we started sketching on the front plane, and that was extruded to define depths, right? So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you again. Bye. If you like this video, please subscribe and share. And if you have any kind of doubts, please write to me. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you again. Bye.